Some places call to your soul, places that seem to whisper your name before you even arrive, promising something unforgettable. Madeira is one of them. This island, set adrift in the Atlantic, is a world apart, where mountains tumble into the sea and every curve of the coastline feels like a secret waiting to be discovered. From the moment my plane descended through the clouds, I knew I was somewhere extraordinary. The view from above was breathtaking. Jagged peaks rising from the ocean shrouded in mist, with tiny villages clinging to the hillsides. The island rose from the Atlantic, a lush green jewel with cliffs plunging into the sea. It felt ancient and wild, shaped by wind and water over centuries. The air was fresh, tinged with salt and flowers, promising adventure. Every breath seemed to fill me with energy and anticipation for what lay ahead. Even the sounds were different. Birds calling from the forests, the distant crash of waves, and the gentle hum of life in the villages. The island felt alive, vibrant and welcoming. Madeira isn't just a destination, it's an invitation to connect with wild nature. Here, the forests are thick and mysterious, the trails winding and full of promise. My heart raced as I stepped off the plane, the sun warm, the landscape rugged. I felt both small and limitless, as if the island itself was urging me to explore. Even in Funchal, the capital, nature is everywhere. Parks, gardens and mountains looming above. The city is a blend of old-world charm and wild beauty, where every street seems to lead toward adventure. The city's charm is undeniable, but the real Madeira waits in the peaks. The mountains call to hikers and dreamers alike, promising solitude and awe-inspiring views. The island's history is as dramatic as its scenery. Levadas, ancient irrigation channels, now double as hiking trails. These paths wind through forests and along cliffs, connecting the past and present in every step. Standing at the edge of the city, I felt the courage of the first settlers and the pull of the mountains. It was as if the landscape itself was daring me to venture further. As night fell, city lights twinkled, but my mind was already on the trails above. The promise of discovery kept me restless, eager for dawn. I was ready to leave the modern world behind and lose myself in Madeira's wonders. The island felt like a threshold to something greater, untamed, beautiful, and full of possibility. The adventure was just beginning. Each step forward was a promise to embrace the unknown, to let the island reveal its secrets one by one. Gratitude filled me. I was exactly where I needed to be, standing on the edge of a new journey, with Madeira's wild heart waiting to be explored. The next morning, I set out early, eager to explore Madeira's famous Levadas, those legendary water channels that have shaped the island's landscape and culture for centuries. These hand-built irrigation channels are more than just a feat of engineering. They're the island's lifeblood, carrying water from the misty mountains to the sun-drenched fields below, and serving as secret pathways through some of Madeira's most breathtaking scenery. My first walk along the Levada do Caldeirão Verde felt like stepping into a living fairy tale. The air was thick with the scent of earth and wildflowers, and every shade of green seemed to glow in the morning light. The narrow path hugged steep valleys shaded by ancient laurel trees and ferns, while the gentle trickle of water beside me provided a constant soothing soundtrack. At times, the trail disappeared into hand-carved tunnels, chiseled through solid rock by generations past. Each tunnel was a reminder of the ingenuity and determination it took to build these lifelines across such rugged terrain. The rhythm of my footsteps, mingling with the sound of flowing water, became almost meditative. With every step, the worries of daily life seemed to melt away, replaced by a deep sense of peace. I paused often, running my fingers along mossy stone walls, feeling the cool dampness and absorbing the ancient energy of this landscape that has endured for centuries. The journey's reward was the Caldeirão Verde waterfall, a towering silver cascade plunging into a crystal-clear lagoon hidden deep within the forest. The sight was nothing short of magical. I sat on a mossy rock, letting the cool spray mist my face, and felt a profound sense of awe at the raw power and beauty of nature. The Levadas are more than just hiking trails. They're living corridors that connect people to the very heart of Madeira, weaving through mountains, forests, and villages. With each step, the island's beauty and resilience unfolded before me. Dramatic cliffs, hidden waterfalls, and sweeping vistas that took my breath away. As I finished the hike, I felt a deep sense of wonder and accomplishment, grateful to have walked these ancient paths that continue to shape Madeira's story. If the Levadas reveal Madeira's valleys, the hike from Pico do Areeiro to Pico Ruivo takes you to its roof. I began at sunrise, above the clouds, the sky painted in brilliant colors. The trail, carved into volcanic rock, is demanding, steep climbs, narrow ridges and tunnels. At times, only a handrail separates you from a 1,000-foot drop. The views shift constantly, revealing the island's jagged core. The silence is profound, broken only by wind and breath. Emotionally, it's a roller coaster, exhilaration, focus, and quiet awe. Reaching Pico Ruivo, Madeira's highest point was pure triumph. From the summit, the whole island unfolds, forests, coasts, and the path you've conquered. Fellow hikers share silent smiles, bonded by the journey. The effort is immense, but the reward is unforgettable. Some of life's best moments are earned. This view was worth every step. Walking through Madeira's Laurisilva forest is like stepping into another era. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a living relic of ancient laurel forests. In Fanal, fog swirled around gnarled trees, creating a mystical, silent world. Each tree felt ancient, their branches like arms reaching through time. The forest is home to unique plants and birds, a vital ecosystem to protect. I listened to the quiet, feeling a deep peace and connection. The Laurisilva is a reminder of nature's resilience and our responsibility to preserve it. Sitting on a mossy log, I let the tranquility wash over me. In our busy lives, such peace is rare. Nature is the ultimate healer. Preparation is key for a Madeira adventure. The weather is unpredictable. Pack layers, a waterproof jacket and sturdy boots. Sunscreen, a hat and sunglasses are essentials, especially at altitude. The best hiking seasons are spring and autumn, when the island bursts with color. Always check the weather before heading out. Conditions change fast in the mountains. Safety first trails can be narrow with steep drops, so stay alert. Carry water, snacks, a map, and let someone know your route. For beginners, hiring a local guide is invaluable. They share hidden gems and local knowledge. Guides turn a hike into a deeper experience. With the right preparation, every step is more enjoyable. Madeira rewards those who come ready. After hiking, Madeira's food is the perfect reward. Try espetada, beef grilled on laurel sticks rich with flavor. The island's seafood is outstanding. Black scabbard fish with banana, grilled limpets, and fresh tuna. Bolo de caco, warm flatbread with garlic butter is a must. Madeira wine, with its storied history, is the ideal finish. Visit a wine lodge for a tasting. Local markets like Funchal's Mercado dos Lavradores are a feast for the senses. Exotic fruits, fresh fish, vibrant flowers. Eating by the harbour, waves in the background is pure bliss. The island's cuisine is simple, hearty, and unforgettable. Every meal connects you to Madeira's land and sea. Food here is fuel for both body and soul. Madeira's true heart is its people, the Madeirenses. Their warmth and pride shine from Funchal to the smallest villages. On a hike, a local farmer guided me back to the trail with a smile and a few words. In a tiny mountain cafe, an elderly woman welcomed me like family, sharing coffee and cake. Language barriers faded, kindness spoke louder. Hospitality is everywhere, in gardens, painted doors, and lively festivals. Visitors are made to feel part of the community, even briefly. These moments of connection are the soul of travel. The people's spirit is woven into every experience. Madeira's warmth lingers long after you leave. For a new perspective, I hiked the Vereda de Ponta de São Lourenço at Madeira's eastern tip. Here, the landscape is stark, volcanic, windswept, and dramatic. The trail follows a narrow peninsula with cliffs and turquoise bays on either side. The wind sculpts the rocks, and the colors, reds, browns, oranges, tell the island's volcanic story. It's a protected reserve, home to seabirds and unique coastal plants. In spring, wildflowers burst from the rugged ground. The final climb to Morro do Furado offers panoramic views, land stretching behind, endless ocean ahead. Sitting at the edge of the world, I felt profound peace. This hike shows Madeira's wild diversity. The island is both lush paradise and elemental wilderness. Nature's contrasts are on full display. As my time in Madeira drew to a close, I paused for a final look back at the mountains, their peaks glowing in the golden light of sunset. The landscape seemed to hold 1,000 stories, each one echoing in the quiet air. I felt fulfilled, changed in ways I hadn't expected. The island offered me so much more than breathtaking views or challenging hikes. It gave me a sense of belonging, a feeling that I was part of something greater than myself. Madeira gave me connection with nature, with fellow travelers, and with my own sense of wonder. Every step brought new challenges, but also moments of awe that made me feel alive and present. This island is an experience for all the senses. The cool mist on your skin as you climb higher, the soft earth beneath your boots, the vibrant green of moss and ferns brushing your fingertips, the salt in the air, the scent of wildflowers carried by the breeze, the distant sound of waves crashing against the cliffs. Madeira awakens something deep within you. There's a path here for everyone, no matter your pace or experience. From gentle Levadas winding through lush forests to cloud-piercing peaks that test your limits, Madeira invites you to explore. I urge you to answer the island's call, to let curiosity guide your steps. Walk the ancient trails, stand on a cliff and feel the wind rush past. Listen to the stories whispered by the rocks and trees. Let the island change you as it changed me. Tread lightly, respect the land and support the local communities that make Madeira so special. Leave no trace behind. Responsible travel is the key to keeping Madeira's magic alive for generations to come. Every small action matters. As my plane lifted off, I watched the island fade into the distance, knowing I was leaving with more than just photos or souvenirs. I carried home a renewed sense of wonder, gratitude and inspiration. Madeira had become a part of me, a memory I would cherish forever. Your own adventure in Madeira is waiting. Will you go and find it? The island's trails are calling out, ready to share their secrets with you. The trails are calling. Listen closely and let them tell you their story. Madeira is ready to welcome you. Let your journey begin and carry a piece of Madeira in your heart wherever you go.